hard. I threw this fucking savage on stage at the original room. Just
the OR, dude.
So, well, how long did you do?
7 minutes, I think. 7.5 minutes. It was dude, first of all.
Did you hate me afterwards?
No,
I
was it was. And I tried to talk about it, and the crowd didn't like it. Like, I was trying to get a little sentimental at the beginning because I came there before I even met you.
But they applauded you.
No, they liked me. They liked me when I did stand up. When I was doing started doing jokes. But I went up and I was just like, hey man, this is really cool for me. Like, this is my first time at the store. I came here as a tourist, and it was silent. Like, it wasn't good at all. But then I went in and I started with a few jokes that I have, and I was fucked up. I was kind of high, so half of I think maybe half to 3/4 was the jokes, and the rest of it was I was a little high, which the church people love. But it was
You're loved.
It was like, of course. And
you're one of the most loved dudes I know.
Well, when you get on stage, it's funny what happens to comedians when they see somebody else on stage. Like, now you're a Marine. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't know you and I walk into a place and I see you in a Chinese restaurant dying on stage, when you walk off that stage, I'm going to shake your hand.
Yeah.
Nobody else. I'm going to really shake your hand and go, I've been there.
Right.
I know what it is to get on stage when people eating. And they won't look at you.
And like that,
you don't know what abuse is.
And I was trying to say that, but I didn't get. Like, I didn't want the store's pretty cool, and I didn't want any of the door guys or young comics to think, who've been doing it for years longer than me, that I was taking that opportunity for granted. And no, it was
I don't think anyone would ever think that.
It was one of the coolest experiences of my life. Like, it was. I'm glad I got to do Austin a few weeks ago, because that one was really crazy. They were a different kind of crazy. There was, I think, probably a few more people there, just at the bigger room. And I was talking. At first, I thought it might freak me out, but I looked to the side, and there were two of the guys from the fourth wall, literally, like, the first row on the stage, right to the side of me. And I even said, "Oh shit, Eric's here." It made me feel kind of almost at home. Like, it made me feel safer because those two guys were there.
Your
magic leaf.
Yeah.
And they took the ride. I fucked up. I when I was high, and this was a little scary when you kind of blank on what you wanted to say.
Oh yeah.
And it's obvious. Like, I don't have the skills yet to kind of make it seem like I didn't blank, and I forgot. But then it was kind of cool because I remembered later in the set, and that might have been the biggest laugh of the night when I said, "Oh, that's why I brought that up," and they went crazy. So that it was just a.
Did your legs shake? Was your heart beat?
Oh, my heart was beating.
Did you feel like puking? Did you?
Well, I don't know. So
I just want to know.
Here's the thing.
What you were thinking.
I don't know exactly how much of what is to blame, but I had a really terrible Uber drive down there. The guy was doing 45 down in Laurel Canyon, so I thought I was going to get sick. I didn't think I was going to be able to go on. But then when people started getting there, they were like, "Oh, that's just because you're doing the store." I was like, "Oh."
Well, dude, a couple things I've heard you say. I just want to give you a congratulations on. The thing about the OR is that you have to be so much in the moment. And the fact that you just talked and recognized your friend, and then you go back, you're like, that's why I was bringing that up. That is what that room is. I've watched that room humble everybody. Dave Attell, Daniel Tosh, everybody. I've only seen one person ever go in there, and it was their first time doing it, or at least the first time I'd seen them do it, and they did well. And the God honest truth, the only person I've ever seen do it is Sarah Silverman, and she followed Caparillo during his when it was his star was at its brightest, and I was blown away by how well she went up there, because I'd never seen her, and I'd been at the store for about 5 or 6 years, night in, night out. She went in there. So the fact you went up there and you ate it a little bit, that is basically the ritual that we all have to go through. The jump-in that becomes the OR, where you just have to go through it to get to it, man. And the fact that you gotta laugh, it puts you in head of people I know who I have a lot. Aaron Cater, his first set there, went 15 minutes, not one audible reaction to anything he said. It's so fun to watch. And now he's a great comic, so that's nothing against him.
Oh my God.
Just run.
And I've said it 1,000 times. When you go somewhere we're down. When you go somewhere for a weekend and you have a great 5 sets with somebody, with Rogan, with Ari, And on a Sunday, you go home, you took a nap, you're feeling good, you go, let me go down to the store. And you go up there with the same material verbatim, and you will die a slow death.
Yeah.
And it'll make you go home, and it's such a death that you don't even stand in the back. Like, you just go, you know what, I got another spot somewhere.
Yeah.
You go somewhere and eat by yourself for a while. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
Like, I died so many times in the original room. Like, so many times.
Oh, yeah, dude.
From 10 Planet Kush, it drains the lactic motherfucking acid. People won't cop to it. The health specialists say, no, that doesn't happen, Joey. Yes, it fucking does. I got friends in Harvard, bitch. I'm like Garth Brooks. I got friends in high places, motherfuckers.